So this morning, after a nicely cooked breakfast, thanks Jeff, we started our way out of Bakers Point and back to the visitor centre. Here in the video you're able to see some of the campsites that are set up down near the beach on the water, so you can get a water view, but you have to get in early for these ones, I'd imagine. There is a 4-kilometre drive back to the park entrance where you'll find the visitor centre, and you'll also find other camp facilities for the camper vans, showers and toilets. So I'm back up near where the ranger station is, and these are the showers, and they're operated by tokens, so you need a special token that you get from the ranger station. And they're just at the back of the toilets. There's an entrance at the rear, toilets are in there. The toilets are much nicer, they're septic toilets, and actually smells quite pleasant. So I'm off to have a shower. That feels so much better. Wonder how Jeff got on. There's the ranger's hut.
Hello, Ranger.
All the walks come from here. There's horse trail rides as well.
Hello, horse heads.
And there's a camp spot down here where you can bring a horse trailer if you're so inclined. Jeff has rugged himself up in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
16 degrees outside.
Yeah.
There's a wallaby.
After leaving the park, we headed toward Devonport and then on to Burnie. And once at Burnie, we started to make our way down the west coast. What never ceases to amaze me in travelling around Tasmania is the way that the landscape changes as you make your way around all the different parts of the state. The west coast is truly in a world of its own.
Well, our big call this morning, campsite up there near Devonport, Port Sorell, and thought it was going to rain this afternoon, which it's going to. And we made the call not to go home, but we'll go to Strahan on the west coast instead. Have a look at this. Have a look at the sky. Absolutely gorgeous weather. Our next door neighbour is a fisherman, Shane, and he told us if you're going to go somewhere, go to the west coast because it's going to be the most protected and not get rain. And thank you, Shane, because I reckon we'd be sitting in the rain up there right now and have a look at us down here with beautiful blue sky. It's what, about 200 kilometres away from where we were?
Yep.
Yeah, nice little drive. So beautiful west coast of Tasmania.
So as much as it really bugged me to have to pack down camp again and put it all in the back of the car with Jeff and head off, I think we made the right decision to try and avoid the weather. We had to sit out on the deck somewhere in our deck chairs again this afternoon with a beer and get in some vitamin D's.
It's 2:30 now, so it's beer o'clock.
Almost.
Time to stop.
Almost. Oh, we found the ocean, the west coast. There it is. Due to the fact that we knew we were in for a little bit of rainy weather tomorrow, even though, look at it, the sky's beautiful, but it was coming, Jeff booked us into the Strahan Tourist Park in one of the cabins, and that's where we were going to stay this evening. But before we go and get ourselves settled into our cabin for the night, we're going to take a little bit of a drive through Strahan Village just to check it out, do a lap of the main. Just here on the right is where you would go in and book for one of the Gordon River cruises. They were fully booked for the next 3 days, so we weren't going to be going on that one. An all-inclusive cruise, including food and drinks for the day, was about $295 each. There are marginally cheaper tickets that you can get, but if you're coming to Tasmania, make sure you save money for Cradle Mountain and also down here for a Gordon River cruise. If you're going to splurge on any two things, they would be my recommendations to you. Cradle Mountain and Gordon River, two of the most beautiful places on this planet. We've just completed our drive down to Strahan and we're staying at the tourist park down here. We're at number 18. Show you inside the cabin. They're quite cute. I'd say the same about the guy standing at the door, but I don't know about that. All right.
Bit nasty.
Hey? Bit nasty. This is the cabin. So we have, obviously, well appointed kitchen. Jeff was very excited about that. I'm not. I was actually enjoying not having that around for a little bit. We've got a table, a little bit of a couch, small heater, it will do. In through this door, we've got our bed. Quite simple. Bit of a closet over there. Hello everybody. Extra blanket might come in handy. And in through this door, you have the toilet and shower. Our next mission after we got ready was to walk back into town, stop in at the pub and maybe look for a bite to eat.
Fish and chips.
There's fish and chips.
Like chops are like a little
Flash.
chickens. That's a good thing.
Looks like the school kids have been having a little bit of a project. Here's an interesting fact to note. Macquarie Harbour, which is what you're seeing right now, is 6 times the size of Sydney Harbour. Every time I walk past this place, the smell of the hill and pine, I just love it. I really do. Such a beautiful smelling timber. And the things that they make out of it are just incredible. This is a women's memorial, Pioneer Women. It's looking a bit tardy, I must say. It's a bit hard to read over here, so that pine over there, if a little slab is worth about $35, you can imagine the price of one of those logs. It's no wonder it's behind this chain link fence. You want to throw some hoops, Joe?
Which is really funny.
So Hugh and Pine.
Because these guys just go up the river up here 20 minutes and they pull it off the banks.
They
and
do.
Sell it for $135.
Because there's a bit of a story there. When they put in the, is it the Strathgordon Dam? The Gordon Franklin Dam, or whatever. Wasn't here when they did that. I was a Queenslander then. What had happened was the water level rose, so any of the hue and pine that was around on the shore just became waterlogged, and now they go and they excavate out that hue and pine because it takes thousands upon thousands of years to grow. So they're utilising those pieces. I guess they're doing the right thing, recycling. It's only a very small place. Small but beautiful. Alright, now we're getting into dangerous territory. And Jeff's just standing by because he's got a little snippet of information, I'm assuming.
No, I'm just saying this is where you get your boat trips to the Gordon River.
Yeah.
We've done the Gordon River,
I have
right?
to go this way so the sun's not on the lens.
We've done the Gordon River and it's a beautiful, beautiful cruise, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Now,
Yep.
last time we did it, we got on one of the boats where you can sit upstairs and all you can drink, all you can eat. It was bloody fantastic. About $220, yeah?
No, it was 180 when we went.
Oh, jeez. So today we've just inquired whether it's available, and they still do it, but it's $295 per person now, which still, I don't mind, we'd pay that. The cruise is worth it, it's fantastic, it's a whole day.
It's World Heritage listed, so
Yeah.
you're not going to see anything like this every day.
And you get to eat, you get to drink, you know, you go back to the fridge as much as you want, which someone does a lot. And then, yeah, keep walking.
I can't because the camera moves too much.
But unfortunately, they're booked out. So we can't go. There's 2 boats here that you can trial. There's one that's locally owned, and that's the red boat, and then there's the other one which is owned by Federal Group, isn't it?
Federal Group, yeah, they own Breast Point and lots of hotels around, so
Yeah.
if you want to support local, you can.
But the thing is, I mean, the people who work for them are local anyway. So you're supporting locals all around. So, but yeah, look, it's pretty expensive, but it's a full-day cruise and it's fantastic. We'll show you the boat here in a minute. There's also another sailing boat you can go out on a full day, overnight trip. I don't know how much that is, but that's just over here, the storm breaker as well. So maybe one day we might look at doing that. Maybe not. Here's the red boat over here. Look.
That is the...
Now, we just spoke about Federal Group and what they own, the other boats and stuff. As you can see up the top there, that's all Federal Group owned as well. They own the casinos and all the poker
Actually,
machines.
Federal Group own not only what's up the top, but they also own the village there, and they also own the accommodation down there. So
pretty much all of Strahan.
Pretty much all of Strahan, yeah.
They own all the poker machines and casinos in Yeah, guys, this is the red boat got on there, locally owned. Here's just a little bit of advice. Book before you come here, because with COVID around, or as Alison calls it, COVID.
I don't call it COVID, you do.
We don't have any tourism down here, but yet it's still booked out. It's school holidays, but it's booked out. So ring in advance, book it, and do it. Because
No, there were still seats on this one.
Because it's still one of the best things that you'll ever see. It's fantastic.
But they're only running them at half capacity because of the social distancing thing.
Particular boat here, Al, is the one that you can sit upstairs with the premium package. Up to $295. Drinks, foods, breakfast, everything. And they serve you up with salmon and all that sort of stuff. It does make it bloody good day, you know.
Yeah, it used to be white though. What happened?
They painted it. It's a new...
Good news is we managed ourselves a seat at the pub. Bad news is there were a lot of people who didn't. We shared a burger and some chips and some fries and some chips, and wouldn't you know it, we even found a little picture on the wall of somebody else who frequented this pub a long time ago. Oh yes, this is an amazing establishment. I'd like to have some beer, please. COVID does make things interesting, including standing out in the street with everybody else while you wait to get into the bottle shop. It's open, but due to COVID, Jeff's got to wait outside because it's full in there.
Come here.
How many can you have in there?
I don't know.
Give us some bourbons. What's been really interesting this evening is while we've been sitting in the pub, we got in there about 4:30. Actually, no, it was 5:30, and we sat down and we ended up having just a pub meal and a couple of drinks. But every family who came in was turned away. They're fully booked for 2 nights. The cruise to Gordon River is fully booked for 2 nights. And I've never seen so many unhappy families coming into Strahan and being told that they can't eat. And oh my God, you would not want to be a man in Strahan this evening because there were some pretty cranky wives about. The faces, oh my goodness. So, which is really disappointing because this is a really pretty place. And I think it's been driven by the vouchers that the government handed out as well, which has made it really, really difficult for some of these vendors to cater for the numbers that are coming in. So I feel a bit sorry for them.
I think I just heard what you said about you wouldn't want to be a man in Strahan.
No.
But this man's pretty confident. I got you to the pub.
Hang on a minute. No. No. Let me just say, I usually have my tea or dinner, whatever you call it, wherever you are in the world, at about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Jeff is more of a late eater, and early eaters save the day.
Yeah. Just a happy man, happy woman. I went to get some drinks from the bottle shop, and
I saw you picked up another lady.
Yeah, she
liked you.
She was wifey. She was hot. They only sell 4 packs of Jim Beam.
Ah.
So who's an unhappy wife when a husband buys a bag full of 10?
Oh my goodness!
Hey?
You could have just gone up to Thirsty Camel.
No, I got 10.
Idiot. So this is the other side of the helping the Azure Kingfisher return. It's been set up by the school. They've done a tremendous job. Wow. At home. And Jeff, through fear of plovers, decided to get himself a big stick. He doesn't need it now because there are no plovers. We were lost for a second there. Jeff saw some bikies, some mountain bikies, and thought they were part of our club. But I told him they're not our people.
They weren't our people.
No, they weren't our people.
Our people are inside. Dudes. Thanks, guys.
And on that note,
hope you've had a good day.
we're going to rest down, have another bourbon. Just probably going to watch some stupid American Idol TV show.
Oh, you shush.
I'm going to go to sleep.
What? What do you mean?
It's your favourite show, Jeff.
You just put me in a light that I've never wanted to be in.
Good night. We're in accommodation.
Oh. Yeah.
And we're pretty much settled in.
And you're a happy wife because husband got 10 bourbons, dinner, and drinks at the pub where no one else can get served.
Like,
I got everything.
we got everything in here.
And I got picked up by a bloody bird.
I'm using my camp chair
How?
so I can stretch out.
How?
What?
I got us dinner, I got us drinks, I got us travel, I got a 10-pack, and I got picked up by a bird as well.
She was drunk, Jeff. Doesn't count. Baked beans. Nice. It's the next morning. My back is really bad. Just cooked us bacon and eggs. And there's a really good reason why we stayed here overnight. You guessed it, the rain caught up with us. So we're on our way back to Hobart today, so join us in the next video for that. And in the meantime, give us a like, thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.